Good evening, students. Today we will move to the next topic, subscription oriented cloud services. So as I told you in the module 2, we are going to study about the cloud computing architecture and also in a Aneka. Aneka, as I told you, it is in a cloud. It is developed by Rajkumar Bhavya, and he also given a definition how actually in a cloud. He has given technological view how the cloud can be accessed, either with respect to the persistence or with respect to the security or with respect to the infrastructure, also with respect to the software. So as I told you, no need to purchase the software or anything, but however I can use the software, and whatever period I am using, for how much time I am using, what I have used, only based on that I can pay it. So this is a big revolution in a cloud computing. So based on that, we had in a previous class a discussion about an Aneka. So I'll just recall what we studied in the previous class. That is about the more than a 300 plus global IT leaders are using in a cloud computing as an ODCA, Open Data Center Alliance. So also we discussed about the popular, very popular research on a cloud computing, especially the revolution and who is maximum has used, especially we are focusing on the with respect to the regions, with respect to the city and the languages. Also we discussed about what is the paradigms of cloud computing, what are the capabilities of cloud computing, and how much cost is going to bear. So this is about the things. So as I told you, we can no need to install, configure, test, verify and evaluate. We can manage, we can use. So this is talks about the pay for what you use based on quality of services. Now with this previous class knowledge, now today we are moving on to the topic called as a subscription oriented cloud services. So once if I say the subscription, you can see there are different types of community clouds are available. For example, you can see in a hospitality or a transportation or in IT sectors, or it may be in a sports or a banking sectors, a different clouds are available. I am going to use that cloud, and for what purpose I am using that cloud, and how much I am going to pay for that cloud for the service. I have used that services. So this is a pictorial representation and the subscription oriented cloud services. For example, it may be in a private cloud, it may be in a public cloud, it may be an economic cloud, it may be in a hybrid cloud, or it may be related to a community clouds. So this is about the fundamental knowledge. Now, as I told you also, yes, there are rentable cloud services available. I can use it for a rental purpose, like in a infrastructure, like in a platform, or like in a software. So I think these are all the classes we have already revised it and we have already discussed in the module 1. Now we also move on to the deployment models. So please underline and please make an important note what is the mean by a cloud deployment models. Cloud deployment models. So it may be called as an internet clouds, it may be called as an enterprises clouds, or it may be a combination of internet and an enterprises called as a hybrid cloud. So this is a one beautiful image graph, you can check it out. Yes, there is a webinar is going on, a session is going on, and the third party multi-tenant cloud infrastructure and services they are using. Yes, there is a one more type of cloud is going on, a cloud model run within a company, owns its own data centers and the infrastructure for internal purpose and for the partner purposes, sharing the knowledge. Hybrid is a one cloud which is a mixed characteristics of a public and private. It may be leasing public cloud, or it may be utilizing the private cloud capacity. So this is a combination of a public and private cloud. Yes, I hope this is the image you can find so beautiful, where they are talking about the applications of a cloud computing. It may be related to the scientific, or it may be in a technology applications, or a business applications, or a consumer or a social relevant applications. A different types of applications or apps are available for an usage. Yes, this is a very important. It is in a Bhuvia. I want to give one more information. You can go to a web browser. You can search. You can get the author's PPT itself. So I have shared the same thing. I am just recalling to today for you. It is an author Rajkumar Bhuvia itself has given a chapter wise PPT. You can, there is a one link, if possible I'll share in your regular classes the link. Please download that, share the, use that link, and you can download the chapter wise PPT, and you can also get an ebook facility also. I think, I hope I could have told in the initial stages of the classes. Fine. Now today we are going to take up the deployment models. In the deployment models, if I say, this is one of the graphical representation or a guesstimate stating that when will cloud spending become 50% of IT spending or reach to a trillion business. So this is about one with respect to the cost effect chart. We will say this, in the year of 2008 there was only a 4% the IT cloud services has been used, but the premises, the physical infrastructure, it was around like I think it was using more, 367. That is, you can see y-axis worldwide IT spending in billions. Okay, so when we come into slowly from first, you can see the chart, the bar chart, slowly from 2008 and 2012 and 2020, you can see that the graph is cloud computing utilization in IT sectors is increasing. It is going to be 50. You can check it out. It is a 50-50% nowadays. The infrastructure is a 50%. The virtual reality, the cloud's computing, we are using 50%. So what I want to say, the infrastructure or the establishment will come down and the virtuality will come into a high level, high demand. So now the situation is a 50-50. 50% establishment, 50% of the internet or the cloud services we are using, and we are running the businesses, especially in the IT sectors. So this is there is a drastic revolution happening in the 2040s and 50s, such that the infrastructures will come down to less than 50%, and then the cloud computing comes into a greater high. This was what the survey we discussed. Now these are the different domains or the applications are there in the cloud. Okay, so this is about the paradigms of cloud computing. If I want to pay the bill, electricity bill, I am using one app. If I want to know the pricing or the reliability of that, I am using one applications. If I want to know some security or if I want to know the virtuality, I am using. So you can see there is a lot of complex IT paradigms are available in a society. Okay, this is the cloud computing. Yes. Now today we are going to talk up the one more topic called as a market oriented cloud architecture. So please have a note of this. You can see the cloud, how beautifully the cloud is being designed and it has been utilized. We can see there is a physical machines, there is a virtual machines, there is a beautiful service level agreement between the hardware devices and the virtual machines. And you can see at the topmost layer the end users or the brokers who are utilizing the services. This is called as a market oriented cloud architecture. Clear? So we will go with the one by one. Now, as we discussed in the till now, from the module 1 to till now, we many times I told you the data centers or a clustering or a grid computing, these are all the physical hardware equipments are being used as a physical resource or a system infrastructures. So always you remember, my students, in a cloud computing, infrastructure is nothing but a hardware equipments. Sometimes it is IaaS is also called as an HAAS. So hardware as an services. I am utilizing the hardware. Computer utility of a hardware is in a service. Similarly, to utilize them virtually, as I told you, I may be sitting in a Sri Saram College of Engineering, but you may be sitting in some other region, in some other location, but still you can use a hardware resources available in our college campus by virtual mode. Through virtual mode we can use it. So to convert our physical resources into a virtually, we have to use a VMware machines. So there are so many vendors and the product developers will manufacture the hardware devices, convert them interfaces our hardware devices, and we can use them virtually. So that is a second layer called as a virtual machine wares. Now, once the virtual machine ways are there, it is completely. Once, if I say virtual machine ways or a platforms, you must have any of these words in your mind: negotiation, controlling, accounting, monitoring, SLAs,